But first, if you live near the Kingston coal plant, there's new information about the effects of the ash spill on your health. Good evening, I'm Lauren Davis.
And I'm Alan Williams. A new study is calming fears of the health effects from that massive fly ash spill in Roane County.
Results released earlier today show no adverse health effects for those who live near the Kingston fossil plant spill. And Volunteer TV's Sarah Shookman attended a presentation of the findings tonight in Roane County. Sarah, I'm sure the people have a lot of questions about what was going on.
Yeah, Alan and Lauren, the crowd was actually pretty sparse tonight, but those who did show up to hear an explanation of the methods and results behind these findings say they felt a sense of relief.
I don't have the anxiety that I had a year ago because we weren't getting all the answers, and now they're coming through.
Gene Sage and his wife Linda were two of 214 Roane County residents to step forward with concerns about the Kingston ash spill's effects on their health.
I start having problems a year from now. I'd like to have a base finding so that they compare that against.
Their own results were like many researchers from Oak Ridge Associated Universities and medical toxicologists from Vanderbilt released Tuesday.
In our case, we didn't have any problems.
Their exposure to fly ash was minimal if they were exposed at all.
With no previous fly ash data, the team used physical exams, chest x-rays, and breathing tests to look for respiratory problems. Blood and urine tests look for metal toxicity from fly ash components, noting elevated levels of aluminum, copper, and selenium.
We devised the best possible testing that we could to determine if the people had ingested or inhaled fly ash and whether they were having medical problems from it.
Initial indication tells us that there are no current effects from the coal ash exposure.
They say long-term effects are also unlikely, but recommend TVA continue to monitor exposure. TVA says that decision will require further evaluation of the results, which they received with the rest of us.
Just the few hours that we've had the report, we are pleased. We've been a neighbor in this community for a lot of years. Nobody wants anything like this to happen on their watch.
Now you can read the findings for yourself on our web channel, volunteertv.com. And while the findings are promising, ORAU stresses this was not a research study, but was actually a service for people who had concerns that could come forward and ask to be a part of it. So TVA says they're actually expecting another data study from the Tennessee Department of Health that could be out in the next month or so.
But nonetheless, tonight, some relief and satisfaction, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Sarah.
Well, now to your weather with